Oh ja, ik had een plakbandje nodig. Ik had iets van een plakbandje nodig. Niet een klapband. Een plakband. En hij blijft elke keer openklappen.
Ja, maar dan ga je beschadigen.
Ja, oké, dat is waar. Ik moet hem eraf trekken. Oh ja, dat is wel een goeie.
Dus niet hè. Maar die liggen allemaal beneden.
Die liggen wat?
Die liggen allemaal beneden.
Beneden?
Ja.
Ik doe gewoon een stukje hier vanuit hoor. Zo. Vast breed genoeg. Breed genoeg. Zeker breed genoeg. Aha. Ik heb net nog omheen gedaan. Nee, even kijken hoe ik hem... Ik heb even naar achter. Ish. Denk ik. Oké, geen idee.
Doen we dan lang?
Ja, goed zo. Mooi. Althans, ik denk het wel. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Now, here we are again. This time a different tea. Also a different method of brewing it. And also testing out some camera things going on. So there are two cameras going on right now. So if that camera stops, I have the other one already ready. So I just have to keep eyeing the laptop to see if everything's going right. So today we're going to use a very different tea, and I really had to look it up because it's a different way of brewing it, but also a different way of the temperature as well, because we are going for a green tea this time. And the green tea is Maofeng first grade from Chamus. Again, Chamus. And there's a funny one because, oops, there we go. It says 3 grams in a teapot Borga one from 250 milliliters, 90 degrees, and it has 2 to 3 times you can use it. But normally we would use it like 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 5 seconds, and this time it says 3 minutes per time. So I have a timer this time because 3 minutes. Yeah, I have no idea. Also read that I do not have to rinse this one, and I do not have a teapot that is 250 milliliters. So what I have to do is I got one of my glass cups that you can brew your coffee in, and I put a little stripe over there that says 250 milliliters for now. But also what happens is we can see the tea. Husband in the corner. We can see the tea. Is it too loud?
No, you're talking double.
Oh, talking double. Sorry. Is it because there are 2 cameras?
Let's try.
So apologies because, like I said, I'm using 2 cameras right now just to just to see which one is preferable for these kind of ceremonies or tea tasting moments. Because eventually I really want to use the bigger camera because it really has a lot of It's a lot stronger if I'm correct. The other one is, I've been using it as well, but I heard from the people around me that it's making these kind of weird, let's say, like it's breaking in between. So that's why we want to test out the other camera. But I do not have a good battery for that one yet. And every time when I plug it into the computer, it stops working. So we have to figure it out how it works. Anyway, I was talking about the green tea. So it says that you have to do it in a glass teaware. I do not have glass teaware yet. So that's why we're gonna use this one for when you normally brew your coffee. And this way you can also see the tea leaves dancing around. You can see them dropping, and you can really see what they're doing. But also you can check the color. If the color is getting dark, it's getting stronger. If it's light, then it's a lighter taste, from what I've tried to figure out just as quickly on YouTube. This one is from the Yunnan. And I'm also going to weigh my tea first, because there's a steeping time of 3 minutes, so I had to make up a story. Well, I didn't make it up, but I had to search for a story. So first, let's weigh the tea. It says we need 3 grams. I've got a little lovely spoon in gold with a, of course, with a cat. I mean, it's so cute. Ooh, these are big leaves. I always wonder why my skill isn't working properly. Is it me, or is it really the skill? I think my skill is like not working properly. I don't trust it. Oh, that should be 3 grams. There we go. Well, I hope this is indeed the 3 grams. So... There's a lovely smell. Love the smell of it, of the tea. Yeah, so we can go to the side. Of course, first we start with cleansing our cups. And warming up the cups as well. Some water to the cat as well. What I'm gonna do is I have a timer. Let's see. How it really works. Oh, there we go. That went too fast. I didn't even start steaming yet. Okay, anyway. I use a temperature of 90 degrees. That's what it says on the Chamut's card. 90 degrees. I am a bit unsure about 90 degrees though, because normally if I make green teas, I prefer to do them on 85. But yeah, let's give it a try. We got the timer on. So let's have a little chat. Because I wrote down a bit of information about the tea. I put the timer over to my face because otherwise I wouldn't be able to see it. So I got some information off the Chamut's website as well. But I also had to look up a few things more. So from the website it says, let's see, the first grade, because the name of the tea is Maofeng, first grade. It suggests that the green tea comes from the finest spring harvest of the farm Lingsang. Hope I spelled it correctly. It's from a tea farm that uses Daezong cultivar. I'll explain to you later what that means. Unlike most other tea, or unlike most other green teas in this case, and it gives a very unique, mellow umami taste and a vegetal aroma. Now, what does it mean? The Daezong means a big leaf variety. That means that the leaves are quite big. Normally, a green tea should I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, but maybe that normal green teas would be a little bit smaller, I guess. That's why they call this one the Daezong, big leaf. So we're gonna find out later, because then you can roll them open, see a little bit what the tea looks like. Most of the times, the big leaf variety is often associated with pu'er, but it can be processed on a green tea as well. So cultivar is short for cultivated variety. So learn something new. So let's see. Kind of wondering. It really has a nice green yellowish color to it. I read somewhere that you could just drink it from the cup, but you know, I'm gonna share with my husband. So it says 20 more seconds and then this thing would be ringing. I'm not sure if it fits in my Gongdaobei, so we're gonna have to find out. I ordered a new one, old glass one, so yeah, we have to figure it out later. If it's gonna fit in 5 seconds, well, I guess we'll start now. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is the method. I think yeah, I would lose some of my tea leaves right now. So I'm gonna scoop them back later in. So that's why you would rather want to use a teapot. Or I should use the French press kind of lid? I don't know. Oh, stupid for me. I saw somewhere on YouTube video that you have to keep 1/5 of your tea inside the cup. I didn't do that. My apologies, tea leaves. So Let's have a taste. So apparently you can, because there's a 250 milliliters, you can really enjoy it in a bigger cup, I'd say. Not sure is that gonna work. Spoon! My gold spoon. Oh, I just did it with this one, because this is also a to do that. Do you want your cup of tea? So how do we reset this one? Okay, it's reset. There we go. What am I supposed to do when you're in Finland? Then I have to drink all of this tea by myself. Cheers. I love the smell of green tea. Oh, it's so sweet. Oh. Yeah, my husband is really looking and tasting inside the mouth what it does. Is this familiar? It is, right? Is it good? I would love to let you show him his face. Would you like to have a little bit more? There's still more in the cup. Maofeng, first grade. Maybe you recognize it. Maybe you've tried it before when you were in Hong Kong. No? You want to taste more? There's still more in the cup. Kyoto. Could be. Try again. But this one is from Yunnan. Ooh, I really, really love the taste. Also very, very floral smell. Aroma. Fragrance. I still have to look up the difference between those words. Let's see what it says. Aroma, it says a white magnolia floral fragrance. Maybe that rings a bell for you? No? The taste is a fresh and umami sweet potato taste, delicate and tender aftertaste. Sweet potato, I'm always wondering how they can describe it that way, because my sweet potatoes never tasted that way before, I guess. The shape, the leaves are leaves in tight stems and are even in size. Correct. That's what I also see. They're all kind of the same size. You have to smell this one. Color is light green and clear. Well, we can confirm that's true. That's what we also see. Oh, it smells so sweet. Thank you. I'm gonna leave the third cup, of course. So, because the next one is also gonna be a 3-minute steeping time, and we can brew this 2 to 3 times. So, either it's gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream, or I have to talk a lot, or just start meditation guide with you, or something like that. I was busy with making something to help me remember how many times I did uh, the pours, and because every time when I start talking, I kind of keep forget the time, or I forget how many times I've been brewing. So I wanted to try to make. My husband came with the idea that he has these little ducks, and then I would place a duck next to me, or in front, or somewhere to remind me of how many times I brewed a cup of tea. So I started to make something out of clay, and this is a little mini guy one. So it's not finished yet. It was not the plan, but apparently I can take the lid off. That was not the plan, to be very honest. Like I said, it's not finished yet, and it was not the plan to take it off. But I kind of want to try if I can also make small little, like, cups, and just remember, like myself, like, oh, I poured another cup, I poured another cup, I poured another cup. But then again, I have to keep remembering myself that I would place a little cup over there. So yes. Since we have to wait another 3 minutes for the next one, I'll just, you know what? I'll just pour it in. Get the 3 minutes out. Doesn't sound enough. Not sure though. Yeah. I was afraid that the 90 degrees would burn the leaves, but it didn't. I'd say again 3 minutes. We can always look at the color and see what it does. If the color becomes too light, then we can, of course, do it a little longer. Just, yeah, that would not have been enough. And there we go. Close the lid. On top. So I've been trying to paint and that kind of stuff, and I'm trying to learn different kind of things at the moment, like learning Chinese tea ceremonies, things about tea and all that kind of stuff. But I'm also learning how to paint, how to draw, video editing. So I've been trying to do a watercolor, and in this case, I painted a watercolor tea setup with a Guy 1, Gong Dao Bei, the little cups over there, the little cups, with some flowers, also some bamboo, just to give it a try, you know. I mean, I'm not perfect yet. I'm probably never will be perfect, but it's still fun to try out new things and to experience the things, the things that we don't know yet. What is this thing? So good. So I always told myself that things need to be perfect, and learning these kind of things show me that it doesn't have to be perfect. Maybe never. I mean, and the thing is, it's the process. Are you enjoying it? Does it make you feel quiet, at peace, at ease, or maybe meditating? So my head always keeps rumbling and saying it has to be perfect. What are you drawing? It looks like a kid's painting, and even kids can do it better than you. So it's very not healthy for my mind. But when I keep going and keep going and keep going, it's starting to melt down the thoughts, and you see your painting. Like, what if I add a little bit of this? What if I add a little bit of that? I think the tea is ready. What if I add a little bit of this, and what if I add a little bit of that? Like, like Bob Ross would say, what if we paint a happy little tree? So I'd say the same. What if I paint a happy little cup, a happy jar of tea, things like that. And it's suddenly start to sit in the mind, I'd say, especially when you have some quiet music around you, or maybe no music at all. Depends on what you want. Maybe you want some peace of quiet, or just very soft music in your background. Maybe you want your music to talk to you while you're painting. Can be anything. So it's a nice way to soothe your mind, even if your mind is very competitive, I'd say. Good. Let's enjoy our second cup. Tell me if it started to get bitter or something. Is it bitter? You're good. Okay. No bitterness. That's good. Just a slightly bit. So I'd say maybe I'd add more water, or wait, less. Of course, green tea has its health benefits as well. I haven't looked up to them yet because the internet says a lot of stuff and it's very hard to really find the good information. Well, I think that's the fun way. When it's a bigger guy one or a bigger teapot, you can drink a lot more tea. So, but yes, I was talking about things in your mind, in your head. Taking moments like these. I woke up this morning and I was thinking back, oh, I can taste another tea today. Of course, I can do it other days as well. I could, but I think for now, I like to share it with you guys. So it becomes this little, yes, I can try something new today. I can taste something new today. And I want to do some of the homework for you guys as well. And it really it brightens the day. So and I was really looking forward to the green tea. I was a little bit scared because it's a different brewing method. So for me, again, learning something new today. I might not be, like I said in my previous videos, I'm not a professional, and I'm just learning on the go, learning from the websites, learning from the people that I buy from. So again, join me on this journey. It's fun. I have no idea why that one is going off. Apparently Oh, okay. It has a life on its own. Let's take it that way. Oh, wait, why did I do that? I can keep it there. So... And some of you might remember that last time I was talking about this book, the Cha Dao. And it's the way of tea and tea as a way of life. And I'm not reading as fast as I would like to, but it has some really interesting things for now. I'm at page 24. And it really has a make you think about things already. And it tells about people like let's see. It's talking about the Taoism, about Lao Tzu. Some of you might know that one as a philosopher. It talks about the practices of Tai Chi and Qigong. And like saying things like go slowly. In the Western, we go very fast paced, and it talks about here about going more slowly and taking it more easy. And I think that would be a very nice thing to really get into. To learn about their way of doing things. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading more of this book, because it has a lot of information, I guess. It has been scorching hot the past few days, and now the rain is here again, and the cool wind is breezing into the room, which is very nice. I think I'm ready for a third one. It says 2 or 3 times, so let's wait a little longer. In the meantime, I'm also going to tell you that I'm going to pick it up tomorrow, but I ordered a sample package of Moi Chai. And this one we bought when we had our tea tasting over there, and we were very much in love of this flavor and the smell of it. It was so good. So because I wanted to try something else besides Chamut, and because at Moi Chai we experienced our first Chinese tea ceremony, so that's why I also wanted to try their package samples. But this is like a whole box of one tea. This one is Fujian 8 Oolong Qilang tea from 2008. Let's see. One of Mo Chai's exclusive treasures, carefully aged by a tea collector in Pinghe. This Oolong Qilong, wonderful orchid it means, tea hails from Pinghe County in China. Made using traditional local techniques, this Qilang, I hope I pronounce it right by the way. This Qilang Oolong is full of floral aroma, with a beautiful and elegant Chen Wai, aged oolong taste. An essential experience for special moments. So, not sure if we're gonna do this one next week, or I'm first gonna have a look on what's in the tea selection of Mo Chai. So I'm not sure yet which one we're gonna do upcoming Sunday. I do know that I want another cup of tea because it tastes so good. Really, I really love tea a lot. And now that I taste these kind of teas, it's very hard for me to go back to the teas from the grocery shop, to be very honest. I don't know about you. Teas from grocery shops are suddenly a lot more difficult to enjoy. Oh, the leaves are big. Wow. Let's see. I put another 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Yeah. 3 minutes. I hate that word. Can't pronounce the number 3. I know it's the tongue thing going on, so my husband always keeps laughing because it's like 3, 3, 3. Like, okay. I just cannot pronounce it correctly. It's okay. I'm good at other stuff, I guess. I can do sewing. Talking about sewing, where did I put my book? Got my book. One moment. I'm gonna grab my book, stretch my leg for a second. It's nice to stretch your legs for a second or two. There we go. Because I said I was good at other things. I am better at sewing. a lot better at sewing. So I ordered a book with the traditional and modernized Hanfu pattern making to make Chinese clothing. Because I always liked these kind of things, and I saw some things on Instagram, and I was totally in love with some of these items that they were wearing. And like I said, since I was 12 or 13 years old, so like a young person, I really loved Chinese things. Like, if I would see a Chinese dress, I would just like stand there with these shiny eyes and just like, I want to have it. It's so pretty. Chopsticks, they're just pretty to look at, and I'm glad that I can also use them correctly. Chinese porcelain, when you just look at it, it's with all the paintings on it, it's just so lovely. So there are so many things from Asia that I just really loved. There are so many things in there, so it's just stunning to look at. See, the tea is kind of a dark color, so hopefully it's not going to be a bitter one. So yeah, that's where my love for Asian things grow. Mostly back then Chinese things, I guess. Then it's became more Japanese, and now it's just like falling back into different ones. So yeah, no, not again. No, we already got the 3 minutes. Has there been a specific culture that you like, and what do you like about the culture? Like, is there different from China? Maybe something from India? Maybe. Am I overflowing it? Just a little. Maybe from India, maybe from Morocco, maybe from Turkey. I mean, there are so many different beautiful things in the world to see. Different cultures. Different stories. Like, I bet there are lots of stories that has not been told yet. And they are so different from our own culture. Is it me, or is the lighting very dark? Or is that... Oh, that's from outside. Okay. Yeah, welcome in the Netherlands, where the weather changes like any second. Good one. This one is a very good flavor now. How about yours? The second was a little bit bitter. Now it tastes more floral again. But the first one was the best. Let's see. If I can take out a leaf. That was open already. I just wanted to take one leaf to show you guys, but apparently all the leaves are joining. Okay. You want me to take your cup? So, let's see how these are made. They are dried indoors in a rattan basket until the leaves become soft. And then they're stirred for fixation and the aroma becomes more prominent. And afterwards, the farmers will roll the leaves lightly by hand, roast them dozens of times and with decreasing temperatures each time. So the leaves are rolled up. And the moment they get in touch with water, they open up. I think it's a bit on the dark side right now. Oh, not sure if I can get the light settings a little bit up. It's already on the brightest. Oh, cameraman is handling it. This way I can show you a little bit better. So you can see on the right, on the one side is it rolled up, and on the other side it's opened up. These are actually beautiful leaves. Very pretty. I think we're gonna leave it at this one. I don't think I could get another one out of it. You want to try a colder one? Let's see what it tastes when it's cooled off. It's still from the first one. Let's see. It's a little bit more on the bitter side. But this one is still from the first flush. Very good one. Sometimes I'd like to make the joke, good soup. I read somewhere, by the way, that that's also what they would call the... if you would see the tea, how it looks like, they would call it a tea soup. So, not sure, but... I'm gonna rinse out some of the items that we have used. Because why not? Makes cleaning a lot easier. The only down thing about this one is cleaning up the tea board, the tea chapan. Sorry, because I really clean it up nicely, and also in between the woods. You know, it's taking care of your items is very important. It's like taking care of your body, taking care of your mental health. And this is it for the tea. Very lovely fragrance. So, like I said, I'm going to pick up the tea from Moi Chai tomorrow. I'm not so sure which one we're gonna taste from that one. So, because I do not have the box yet, so I'm not sure. We either might go for the one that I have, but I prefer not to open it because I do not have a tea jar to keep it there. Well, I might be able to close this one as well. So maybe want to try this one next week again, or yeah, okay. Let's go for this one, and it's the Fujian Age Oolong tea from 2008 from Moi Chai. And see you next week again. Thank you for watching. Nice evening.